On today's episode of Celebrity Undercover Boss, renowned stars disguise their famous faces and go undercover to find undiscovered talent.
I feel like dance and the dance studio is kind of my safe place, so I can go there and let anything out.
On this episode, we witness Ashley Graham going undercover to make dreams come true. Tune in to find out what she encounters in her undercover time.
We don't just measure everybody that comes in. Time is money.
So should I just leave?
That's how we do it.
Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Ashley Graham is the first ever curved plus-size model on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and she's also a designer, body activist, and now she's become an author. When she was a girl, Ashley was told that she was never going to be on any covers, but now she's been on over 20. She's also had a successful lingerie line and a swimsuit collection with up to a size of 24, but in the beginning, it was not easy to achieve this. She's had agents leave her and telling her that she had to lose weight because of the beauty standards back at the time. And this made her very insecure as she kept telling herself you're ugly and you're not good enough and nothing good is ever gonna come of this. When she got into the modeling business, she got into a lot of no's, but finally got a yes, and it was from a smaller agency who took a chance for her and it paid off. She then got featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated, which put her on the map and changed her life. This also put a girl like her on the cover to solidify the fact that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. Ashley really wants her legacy to be that anybody and everybody, no matter where they come from and no matter what they look like, to believe that they're good enough and they can have anything that they want. This is why she decided to go undercover, and during her journey, she will be looking for body activists and empower them. She'll be going undercover as Morgan Williams, a woman in her 40s who loves fashion and wonders if she can get into modeling. The people she is meeting will think that she's part of a documentary that takes an inside look at what it takes to break through in the cutthroat fashion industry. For her first undercover mission, she travels to Miami, Florida, and there she meets with Alexa for a calendar shoot. And Ashley is a little nervous to be going to an amateur shoot after 17 years, and Alexa is very confident and encourages the nervous Ashley.
You're gonna be a model today too. You're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I look so good.
Okay. My heart's beating, feel it.
Really? You've never done any kind of modeling? Never? You can rock it, I can rock it, anybody can rock it.
They then meet up with the photographer Stain, and Ashley was acting very nervous, so Alexa does the first photo shoot alone and invites her for the second one. Ashley then takes the stage, and to not reveal her identity, she acts very nervous and awkward in front of the camera. Alexa and Stain encourage her, and she gets her first amateur photo shoot in 17 years, but Stain then brings out a giant snake for her next shoot, which really freaks out Ashley, and she backs away.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a reptile girl. It said something.
Later, Alexa reveals that she didn't like herself when she was younger because of her figure, and she was also bullied at home and at school, which made her further hate herself. She's now become a body-positive activist and model to be an inspiration to young people for them not to be ashamed and hate what they look like. She's also started an organization to help people like her, but doesn't have the funding to do a lot. The next day, Ashley drives to meet an aspiring model named Haley, who's invited her to a modeling agency. They meet up shortly after, and we see that there are only plus-size models there. They talk a little while waiting for the manager, and instantly hit it off. Haley also reveals that she was inspired by Ashley to be confident in herself and start modeling. The talent agent arrives shortly after and asks Ashley about her height and weight, and she then gets up to get a measuring tape, but the manager stops her and tells her that she doesn't need to do that because they're not looking for people that look like Ashley. Ashley then gets up and asks him directly why, and he tells her that she doesn't fit the profile and tells her to leave.
Time is money.
So should I just leave?
That's how we do it.
Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
She gets very angry, but calms herself so as to not reveal her true identity. Ashley and Haley then grab coffee and talk about the struggles of being a plus-size model. Haley says that she doesn't give up and keeps going, because if she does, the next generation will have to go through the same problems. Haley also reveals that she's an immigrant from Afghanistan who arrived in the country just when the 9/11 attack happened. This led to excessive bullying in her school, and she was even given the nickname Terry the Terrorist. She also reveals that her dad left them when she was young, and she got his number when she was 20, but when she finally called him, he asked her if she wanted money, and she said that she just wanted to talk, but he ended up just hanging up on her. After going through all of this, Haley developed a thick skin, and rejections don't affect her as much. Ashley was heartbroken hearing this story, but sees how strong she's become and admires that quality. Next, Ashley drives to a dance studio to meet with Lizzie, who went viral after posting a video of her dancing. Her cover for today is she needs to learn dancing for a job. She meets up with her and they get into a position to learn ballet, and for the next hour, we see Ashley trying to showcase what she learned. Lizzie notes that Ashley won't probably become a professional dancer, but is glad that she is doing it for fun and gain more confidence.
Like you're holding a basket. There you go. There you go.
You can do dance and you want to pursue it as a career, and then you can do dance and just want to do it for fun. Morgan kind of just seemed like she wanted just to try it for fun.
Lizzie herself was told that she would never become a dancer, but she ignored everyone and made her dream come true. Later on their break, Ashley learns that Lizzie lost her mother when she was only 5, and her father left her with her aunt, and she got bullied growing up, which for some time broke her confidence, but she got it back by dancing. She now plans to go to LA and teach dance. Finally, Ashley's undercover time has now come to an end, and she's set up a fashion walkout stage to reveal her true identity. She's invited Alexa, Haley, and Lizzie to the event, telling them that she's found a job for them. She then comes out to the stage and reveals her true identity by removing her disguise during a catwalk. Everyone was surprised and they all start cheering. She then invites Alexa for a private talk. She tells her that she was inspired by her activism work and thanks her for helping people, and she also tells her that she was impressed with her confidence on camera and offers her a photo shoot with a world-renowned photographer. She then tells her that she wants to help her start her non-profit and gives her $10,000 and another $10,000 to promote it. Alexa was tearful and thanks Ashley and tells her that she was the inspiration that got her to do modeling, and they share a big hug before parting ways. Next in was Lizzie and her aunt, and she tells her that she was inspired by her dancing and by her courage, and she tells her that she wants to help her and gives her $5,000 for her dance classes and another $5,000 for her trip. She then thanks Lizzie's aunt for raising this amazing girl and offers to pay for Lizzie's college tuition. Last in was Haley. She commends her for her strength, will, and all the things that she had to go through, and for still pushing forward and trying to change the industry. She then tells her that she got her a modeling contract with a big agency so she can be a part of a modeling campaign, and also tells her that she's gotten her a management director so she'll be able to plan out her career. She then tells her that she set up a photo shoot with her own team and that she'll be posting the picture on her social media while tagging her and all of her other 5 million followers. She then invites her to a full-figure fashion week and gives her $10,000 for her expenses. This was a dream come true for Haley and couldn't believe that she's going to spend fashion week with Ashley.
Someone always has to be there to give you a shot or give you a helping hand, and for her to be that person for me.
With her undercover time done, Ashley looks back at the time and notes that even people who didn't know who she was believed in her, which made her believe that beauty from the inside is even stronger. In the weeks since, with Ashley's help, Alexa's nonprofit group is officially up and thriving, and she's also excited to shoot her new portfolio and take her modeling to the next level. Lizzie already started her college fund, and she's been attending more dance conventions where she continues to be an inspiration to others. Haley had a great time modeling in her first national ad campaign and is busy planning her trip to New York for a full-figure fashion week. And this is how this episode of Celebrity Undercover Boss comes to an end.